Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fact Fusion. Today we have a thrilling and exciting topic for you. We're going to explore the top 7 most daring and ingenious prison escapes ever recorded. These stories are full of clever plans, bravery, and some incredible twists and turns. So buckle up and get ready for a journey through some of the most unbelievable escapes in history. 1. The Great Escape from Alcatraz. Our first escape takes us to Alcatraz, one of the most famous prisons in the world. In 1962, 3 prisoners, Frank Morris and brothers John and Clarence Anglin, managed to escape from this supposedly inescapable prison. Their plan involved months of preparation. They used makeshift tools, including spoons stolen from the cafeteria and an improvised drill made from a vacuum cleaner motor, to dig through the walls of their cells. To conceal their work, they created dummy vents out of cardboard. They crafted life vests and a raft from over 50 raincoats, which they sewed together meticulously. The prisoners also created dummy heads from a mixture of soap, toilet paper, and real hair, which they placed in their beds to fool the guards during night checks. On the night of June 11th, they climbed through the holes they had made, reached the roof, and descended to the shore using a homemade periscope to monitor the guard movements. They then set off into the freezing waters of San Francisco Bay. Despite an extensive search, they were never found, and their fate remains a mystery to this day. This daring escape inspired movies and books, cementing its place in history as one of the most legendary prison breaks. Number 2. The Escape from the Libby Prison. Next, we head back to the American Civil War and the Libby Prison escape of 1864. This Confederate prison in Richmond, Virginia, held many Union officers under dire conditions. Over the course of several months, a group of prisoners, led by Colonel Thomas Rose, meticulously planned their escape. They dug a tunnel from the basement of the prison, which was used as a makeshift hospital, to a nearby tobacco shed. The tunnel was 50 feet long and took weeks to complete, using only small knives, a chisel, and a wooden spittoon to remove dirt. They worked in shifts, disguising the noise of their digging with singing and other activities. On the night of February 9th, 109 Union officers crawled through the tunnel and escaped into the cold Virginia night. The escapees split into small groups to increase their chances of evasion. 59 of them managed to reach Union lines and freedom, thanks to the assistance of local sympathizers and their own resourcefulness. This escape was not only daring, but also showcased incredible teamwork and determination, making it one of the most famous prison escapes in American history. 3. The Escape from Stalag Luft III. Our third story is about the Great Escape from Stalag Luft III, a German POW camp during World War II. This escape is so famous it inspired a Hollywood movie. In 1944, a group of Allied airmen, led by squadron leader Roger Bushell, planned an ambitious escape known as Operation Escape 200. They dug 3 tunnels, nicknamed Tom, Dick, and Harry, over several months. Each tunnel was about 30 feet deep and over 300 feet long, supported by wooden boards and ventilated using an ingenious pump made from old bedboards. They used the removed soil to conceal their digging by spreading it in the camp garden and hiding it in their clothes. The prisoners crafted civilian clothes, forged documents, and even created a small railroad to transport soil and diggers. On the night of March 24th, 76 prisoners managed to escape through the tunnel named Harry. The escape was cut short when a guard discovered the tunnel exit. Sadly, only 3 made it to freedom. The rest were recaptured, and 50 of them were executed as a grim warning to others. This escape showcased immense bravery and determination and remains a powerful story of resistance against tyranny. 4. The Escape from the Maze Prison. The Maze Prison in Northern Ireland was considered one of the most secure prisons in Europe. But in 1983, 38 IRA prisoners managed to pull off an incredible escape, known as the Great Escape. The prisoners had been planning their escape for months, gathering information about the prison layout and smuggling in weapons. On September 25th, they used smuggled guns and knives to overpower guards and hijack a food delivery truck. They seized control of the H Block 7, taking several guards hostage. Using their knowledge of the prison's schedule and routines, they drove the truck through several gates, some of which were opened by guards who thought it was a routine delivery. They managed to break through the main gate, driving to freedom amidst confusion and chaos. The escape was well coordinated and took advantage of weaknesses in the prison's security, such as understaffing and complacency. While many of the escapees were eventually recaptured, this escape remains one of the largest in British history and a significant event in the Troubles of Northern Ireland, demonstrating the IRA's determination and resourcefulness. Number 5. The Texas Seven. In December 2000, 7 inmates from the John B. Connally Unit, a maximum security prison in Texas, executed a well-planned escape. The group, led by George Rivas, overpowered civilian maintenance workers, stole their clothes, and tricked their way into the guard armory. They armed themselves with guns and other weapons, then took 14 prison employees hostage. The inmates used the hostages to lure other guards and eventually gained control of the prison tower. They disabled the tower's alarm system and used a maintenance truck to drive out of the prison. Once outside, they embarked on a crime spree across Texas and Colorado, committing multiple robberies and even murdering a police officer. Their escape and subsequent manhunt became national news, captivating the public. The authorities launched an extensive manhunt, and after more than a month on the run, 6 were captured, and one, Larry Harper, committed suicide to avoid capture. This escape was audacious and highlighted serious security flaws in the prison system, leading to significant changes in prison protocols and security measures. 6. The escape from Devil's Island. Devil's Island, off the coast of French Guiana, was one of the most infamous prisons in the world. It was known for its brutal conditions, dangerous wildlife, and the difficulty of escaping due to the surrounding shark-infested waters. However, in 1941, Henri Charrière, also known as Papillon, managed to escape from this dreaded place. Charrière had been sent to Devil's Island after being wrongfully convicted of murder. He made several escape attempts, each time facing harsh punishments upon recapture. His most famous and successful escape involved a daring journey on a makeshift raft. Charrière and a fellow inmate used sacks filled with coconuts to construct the raft, which they set afloat on a stormy night. They paddled for miles, braving rough seas and sharks, until they reached the mainland. Charrière's escape and his subsequent adventures in South America were so incredible that they were turned into a best-selling book and a popular movie. His story remains a testament to human endurance, resilience, and the unbreakable will to be free, inspiring many with his determination and ingenuity. Number 7. The escape from the Old Melbourne Gaol. Our final escape story takes us to Australia and the Old Melbourne Gaol. In 1851, the notorious bushranger Ned Kelly managed to escape from this prison, which was known for its harsh conditions and high walls. Kelly, who would later become an Australian folk hero, was initially imprisoned for a minor offense, but had a history of run-ins with the law. Using a small file, Kelly cut through his chains while hiding the sound with loud singing and banging. He then managed to scale the prison walls using a rope made from torn bed sheets. Once over the wall, he made his way to the nearby bush, where he had friends waiting to help him. Kelly's escape was bold and daring, showing his resourcefulness and determination to evade the authorities. He went on to lead a life of crime, becoming one of the most wanted men in Australia before his eventual capture and execution. Kelly's story has become legendary in Australia, symbolizing the rebellious spirit of the country's early settlers and the enduring fight against oppression and injustice. And there you have it, folks, the top 7 most daring prison escapes in history. These stories of clever planning, incredible bravery, and sheer determination are truly inspiring. They remind us that the human spirit can overcome even the most daunting obstacles. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Fact Fusion, and click the bell icon to stay updated on our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.